Let's start with some context. In 2001, the Royal Australian Mint issued a 20-cent coin as part of the centenary of Federation series. It's catalogued as KM589 in the World Coin Price Guide. It's made of copper nickel, weighs about 11.3 g, and has a diameter of 28.65 millimeters. The interesting thing, although it commemorates a special event, 100 years since Australia's federation, the mintage is not extremely low. There were millions produced, so it's moderately common. What that means is, yes, it has some collector interest, but you shouldn't expect unrealistic values unless condition is exceptional or there's an error variant. NGC coin +1. NGC coin. NGC coin +1. Section 2, 8 minutes, Market Value Overview. So what is the open market value? According to the World Coin Price Guide, via NGC, this coin in circulated condition, good, fine, very fine, is valued at about AUD $2.4. If the coin is uncirculated or in mint state, you might expect higher, but the coins are fairly available so the premium isn't huge. Why so modest? Because supply is adequate, and although it's a commemorative coin, its demand is moderate. Also, unless there is an error or super high grade, gem condition, the normal examples don't command large multiples. Example, NGC lists for this coin in grade VF/XF, very fine/extremely fine, roughly in the same $2 to $4 range. Now, if you find one in MS, mint state, uncirculated condition, especially with original mint bag packaging or special proof finish, you might see maybe AUD $10, $20 or more if the collector market is favorable, but that's not guaranteed and depends on the specific grade and whether it's certified. Just answer +1. NGC coin +1. Section 3, 8 minutes. What affects value, condition, grade, certification, demand? Let's talk about the factors that make a difference. Condition/grade. A coin with wear, scratches, toning, or damage will fetch much less than one that appears fresh. A UNC, uncirculated, coin is much more desirable. Certification. If your coin has been graded by a major coin grading service, for example Numismatic Guarantee Company, NGC, or another reputable one, that can boost buyer confidence. Special varieties or errors. If you discover a mint error, double die, off-center, misstrike, or a very rare variety, then the value can go up significantly. Always check for unusual features. Packaging/presentation sets. If the coin comes as part of a special issue or in its original mint card packaging, that often helps. Market demand and regional factors. Collector interest varies by country and by how many people are chasing that coin. In Australia, this coin has interest, but globally the audience may be smaller. Mintage and survival rate. Although the coin has a fairly large mintage, the number of high-grade surviving examples might be fewer. That can help if you have one in superb shape. Section 4, 6 minutes. How to examine your coin and what to look for. Here's a checklist for you when you pick up a 2001 to 20-cent coin. Date. Ensure it says 2001. Reverse design. The centenary design, Federation motif, should be crisp. Edge. Check for any abnormalities or re-engraving. Wear. Look at the high points of the design. If they are worn down, it's circulated. Luster. Uncirculated coins should have original mint luster and minimal contact marks. Scratches/nicks. Surface damage reduces value. Toning/discoloration. Some toning is fine, can be attractive, but heavy corrosion or pitting lowers value. Certification. If you are serious, you may budget to get it graded. That helps establish authenticity and grade, which helps selling. Packaging. If part of a mint set or comes with a certificate of authenticity, note that. Look for varieties/errors. Although not common, some coins might have misstrikes or other unusual features. Those can substantially raise value. Section 5, 6 minutes. What to expect if you sell and how to set realistic expectations. If you plan to sell your coin, here's how you should approach it. For a normal circulated 2001 Australian 20-cent coin in average condition, expect something around $2 to $5 Australian dollars in the market. If the coin is uncirculated, MS60-65, and looks excellent, you might see offers of $10 to $20 Australian dollars or more. But be cautious. The buyer must believe it's truly mint state and priced accordingly. Don't expect massive multiples, e.g., hundreds of dollars, unless you have a rare error or very special condition. This coin is not one of the extremely scarce ones. Choose your sales channel, local coin shop, online auction, specialist coin forum. Each has pros and cons, fees, risk, shipping. When listing, provide clear photos, mention grade/condition, note any certification, emphasize provenance. Be honest about condition. Overstating will hurt your credibility and lead to returns or unhappy buyers. Remember, selling price depends on what a buyer is willing to pay at that moment. Market fluctuations matter. Section 6, 5 minutes. Summary, key takeaways and tips for collectors. So to summarize, the 2001 Australian 20-cent coin is a solid collectible piece, especially for Australian coin sets, but unless in exceptional condition or rare variety, its value remains modest. If you're holding one just for its face value, maybe it's time to decide if you want to keep it as a piece of history or list it. Key takeaways. Check the condition carefully. Consider getting it graded if you suspect it's uncirculated. Compare recent sales of similar coins, same year, same condition, to understand real market values. Be realistic with expectations and mindful of fees/shipping if selling online. If you find something unusual, error, off-center, high grade, get a specialist opinion. That could change the game. OUTRO, 2 minutes. Thanks for watching. If you found this useful and you're into coins, make sure to like and subscribe/turn on notifications because I regularly post coin value breakdowns and treasure hunting tips. If you have one of these 2001 20-cent coins and you're not sure about its condition, feel free to send me photos, subject to my availability, and I'll give you my take. Until next time, happy coin hunting. Paragraph 5 Summary of value. On the open market, a 2001 Australian 20-cent coin in typical circulated condition generally trades for about $2 Australian to $4. Good but not mint condition examples may sell for slightly more, and coins in uncirculated, gem condition, or with certification can command higher prices, though they remain modest given the coin's relatively large mintage and availability. Just answer +1.